morning. It is right at sunrise. It's around 7 a.m. here in my shire. And it is the week, 3 days after the picnic that I host each year. My voice has recovered. It was a little rough on Discordant Dragons last night, but everything is well. And today, no need to talk about the picnic more. I know that we talked about it on Discordant Dragons a bit, and I made a little collected video about it that I uploaded already. But it went well, and I'm happy about that. So I want to talk about what comes next now. What comes next is the June meetup for the Old Glory Club. And I only have about half the money I need to secure that ticket. It's $600. One of the reasons they do that is they like to reserve a resort. They like to have catering. They like to make a barrier of entry to keep the riffraff out. And it's at a different location every year. So it's not like, you know, people are going to get used to where we meet and they can come crash the party, so to speak. So if you would like to contribute to that, send me a message with your donation to let me know you're helping me get to the Old Glory Club meetup this year. And there's a car coming. Okay, there it goes. All right. And I would appreciate that because the tickets are first come, first serve, and I really don't want to miss out this year. But with all the expenditures I had to dump for a new computer and a family problem and the other stuff, all of my savings was wiped out in like a month. So I'm slowly but surely getting back up to that, but I could really use some help getting that Old Glory Club ticket this year. So if you want to help me get there, I would really appreciate that. So what are we going to talk about this morning? Well, I'm in a good mood, and unfortunately there's a truck coming. Well, it wasn't a truck, it was just a noisy SUV, but gone it is. So today I want to talk about the future of my content and what I'm working on doing and the challenges I'm having. I love doing Empire of Lies, it's awesome. I'm going to keep doing that. What's suffering is, ever since I started doing that, all of my reading and writing time that I have to spare each week goes into that. And I haven't written a Substack article in like 6 months. And I don't know why, but there's another vehicle coming. Oh my God. Normally this time of morning is very quiet. Not a lot of vehicles on the road at daybreak. So you know what? I don't know what's going on today, but we're going to take a left here. And we're going to walk into the wealthy people neighborhood that goes towards the golf course. And that way it'll be quieter, I hope. Anyway, the last 6 months, I haven't written a single thing for Substack because I've been so focused on reading and writing for my Empire of Lies stream each week. It takes several hours of work on both mine and Chris's end to make that happen each week. We like that. It's just that's hours in the week that it takes to prepare for that. And I also try to have at least 2 days a week where I'm fully unplugged from the internet and I don't do internet stuff, I don't do work stuff. I just spend Friday and Saturday every week with my loved ones, trying to have a normal life as possible in this chaotic, awful world we live in. So that really leaves me 5 days a week to schedule and plan and do stuff and try to figure out what I can do with my time. Now, I've been talking to Chris about this, and I think that the best thing that I can do is maybe talk to myself in the car while I'm running errands on Wednesday, because Wednesday is the one day a week that I go to town. I pay bills, I go run errands, I drop paperwork off at lawyers' offices or doctor's offices or whatever for my family and me. So Wednesday is kind of my floating day, and I'm in the car a lot, I'm driving a lot. So maybe I could start recording myself and try to talk out a script for a Substack article and work on it that way, so I could at least maybe have enough material to once or twice a month turn all of that or transcribe all of that and make something out of it for my Substack. But that feels a little cheap. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. But that's really about the only thing that we could come up with for me to have a regular Substack production. And I like the idea of writing for Substack. It's just, I'm not a great reader and writer. I was never trained in that stuff. I'm not an academic. I didn't go to school for it. So it's not as easy for me as it is some of the people in our sphere. But I might do it anyway. But it might cut into my keep myself sane time. I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to have Substack content. I don't want to just let that sit. I want to get back to it. it's just hard, man, because Empire of Lies, me and Chris take really seriously, and we like making that stream as best as we can every week. So we put a lot of work into it. Anyway, when it comes to my Substack, how many of you that listen to my morning walk videos have read at least an article in my Substack? And how many of you that listen to my morning walk videos even care if I write for Substack? I want to know how much overlap there is between those of you who listen to my morning walks. Also, let me know if you are a regular listener of my weekly live streams, or if you just prefer my short standalone content. Let me know in the comments below, in an email, in a PM on social media, if you want me to go back to writing regularly for my Substack, and if you are a regular viewer of my other content, or you don't really care about Substack at all, and what your situation is there with where you view me and what it is that you want from me. Because I like the idea of writing for Substack, but if only like 3 of you care, then maybe that means I should focus on making more content for this format instead of writing. But I do enjoy the writing, it's just hard for me. So, oh, I gotta put my blast shield down. Woo, that morning sun it's coming right over the hill into my face. So, I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I like Substack. I like its format. I like the people I meet on Substack. But I haven't done much with it yet for myself, and I probably should. And the other idea that I was thinking about was, since Chris and I view Empire of Lies as like, you know, something positive and educational that we can give to people, I thought about maybe making transcripts of it or something like that, and putting that with the links to the videos in a particular Substack category, so people that if my Substack does grow and I do something with it, there will be like a nice record of the Empire of Lies stuff. And we could even put our notes and our articles and our thoughts on why we did the stream and stuff with those episodes of Empire of Lies. But anyway, I haven't talked to Chris a lot about this yet, but I will going forward. Maybe we'll make our own Substack that we share. I don't know. But I do like the idea of writing regularly, at least once a month, making a piece that talks about my thoughts and more eloquently encapsulates my ideas than just me live talking into my phone once a week and then talking through my dragons on Monday every week. So let me know what you think about that. I'm going to keep it short this week. My voice still hasn't fully recovered from all the talking and screaming and laughing and stuff from the good times Friday and Saturday. But anyway, also the pollen doesn't help. It's springtime, and I always have trouble with that. Anyway, this is a beautiful spot to stop. We can see the glorious sunrise. We can see the beautiful Appalachian Shire just starting to grow in the spring. It is a lovely place here. Let me walk just out of view of the sun for everyone, including myself. There we go. Okay, there, now. I can take my blast shield up and we can see. So, I love how it looks in the spring. It's so pretty. Everything's lush and budding. The sky is pretty. And of course, these giant rich people houses, these they look cool, but I wouldn't want to have to upkeep one. They're a mess. Anyway, here we go. And there it is. We'll leave it there. We will be back with Empire of Lies this week. I will see you guys Thursday night. And of course, next Monday night for more Discordant Dragons. And we will go from there. Remember, let me know in the comments below if you care about Substack at all. If you consume my content multiple places or just here. And which types of my content you care about the most. Let me know in the comments below or in an email or a PM. Have a blessed week, everyone. We'll see you next time.